Greetings class, Ben Monster here, and today I would discuss yet another degenerate moron, and on Discord no less. This individual's name is Gregory, and he is confirmed to be 18 years old since of April of this year, and has been dating minors. And before I continue any further, I want to discuss a few things, because I know some people will comment on this video and say, but he is 18, he's still technically a kid himself, he's not a pedophile. Well, unfortunately, according to the United States federal law, once you turn 18, you are classed as an adult. Don't believe me? See for yourself.
Almost all states set the base legal age as 18 years old. This is the age at which a person gains control over their own actions and affairs and becomes responsible for the decisions they make. Those past the age of legal majority are usually tried as adults when charged with crimes.
So Gregory admitted in a call that you are about to listen to very soon after the video, admits to me, Gilded Dash of Flutterio, that he in fact lives in the United States, and by the United States federal law, he is considered a legal adult, and if he breaks certain laws, he will have to face adult consequences. For example, if you are 18 to try to flirt or try to date a 15-year-old in a sexual manner, that is against the law that he lives in, which he lives in Arizona, where there is a Romeo and Juliet law, but however, it does not protect a person who is much older than the minor examples here. Well, the minor that Gregory was trying to date was of course 13 and he is 18 years old. So Gregory was trying to aggravate luring a minor, which in his state, as seen here, he could face severe penalties. So the Romeo and Juliet law does not excuse him for trying to groom kids. So at Tuesday, me, Gilded Dash, and Flutterio have gone into a call with Gregory, which we basically told him what he has been doing is not only illegal, but it could also create implications for him in the future. And I also stated to him before I had to leave the call due to personal life issues at the time, I gave him advice that in the future, if he is around kids, he needs to be careful what he says and what he does around them. It does not cross a line, because once you cross a certain line, you cannot come back out of. And surprise class, in no less than 24 hours after the call, in Wednesday, he once again talked to minors and stated that he likes kids. So since this in class, Gregory, instead of taking the high ground and improving himself and not dating minors, he does the opposite. And here's a funny fact here. He is so stupid and wanting a child to come and meet him, he shows his public address. I cannot stress this enough how negligent and severely degenerate that is, even on Greg's part. And yes, I have to censor this right here because it does show right here, class, that he has intention to meet kids and try to date them. Pure fact that he is trying to entice a minor in an obscene act. And at Thursday, while I was at my second job at the time, I managed to get in a server where Greg was in and I confronted him in call. Granted, I couldn't speak in the call or had it recorded because I was at work at the time. But I managed to screenshot all the conversations I had in that server, and according to Greg here, he is upset with me because I didn't warn him about Cosmic, and he has the assumption that Cosmic had hacked him. No, Greg. You willingly gave out your address. That is a you problem. No one forced you or hacked you or even coerced you to do it. You gave it at your own fruition. That is all on you. And while I was in the server, he states I was pissing him off because I was questioning him to why he didn't heed everyone's, including my warnings, and not taking our advice. So I gave him an ultimatum. Either speak truthfully and not BS me, or if he does, and if he leaves the call, I will make a video on him. And no surprise, he was bullshitting and twisting my words in the call and ran away afterwards. So Greg, I gave you the final chance that you chose to not listen to the advice given to you. Now you will face the consequences of your actions. Oh, and I believe some of my colleagues will take the liberty to contact your local authorities soon, and it doesn't matter if you stopped when you got caught, you still did it anyways. You are the adult, you're not a kid anymore. Now you will have to face the legal consequences of your actions. My advice to everyone, please block and report this individual and avoid him like the plague that he is. So, future update 2, he now changed his name to Rarity now. So, if you see this individual, please block him on any social medias, have him removed in the servers that have kids in it, and make sure to have a moral high ground to keep children safe for people like him. So with that being said, here is the call on Tuesday between myself, Flutterio, and Gilded Dash with Gregory. And take what Gregory said in this call with a pinch of salt, because given what he has done afterwards, I sincerely doubt that he is sorry for what he has done. So, with that being said, May the force be with you all. Stay safe out there and have a good day. Twisms. Hello everyone, Post-Edit Ben Mazda here. I want to firstly brief up and say that unfortunately I cannot show the call in this video because while rendering this video, it has taken a majority of the day for it to render and it's making the computer go slow. So I might have to render that separately or have to do it in a Google Drive below, the description below. I want to clarify real quick. This individual has claimed to not just me, but to Gildash, Flutterio, and a few other of my colleagues that he would not contact minors, but as I stated earlier, in less than 24 hours, he had contacted minors afterwards, which you have seen the previous screenshot. But I will provide a Google Drive with some of the screenshots of his activities with some of the minors, and his conversations between me and him, as well as the full call between myself, Gildash, and Flutterio with Gregory. And during the recording session of this video, he once again changed his name to Pony Hall, as seen here. I cannot stress this enough how dangerous this individual is, and I urge everybody to please report and block this individual in any Discord servers that he is a part of, or any social medias that he has. Please go forward to anybody who knows about what his social media is so that everybody can be aware of what he's been doing with these minors. And if someone who is under the age of 18 has been in contact with Pony Hall, please do not hesitate to contact not only myself but a few of my colleagues, or go to someone you trust or your local authorities. Please do our part to make sure that everyone, including children, is safe from the internet from people like him. Be sure to click the link of the Google Drive in the description below. I am Ben Mazda. May the force be with you all. Take care.